Good morning, good morning, good morning, Facebook. And come on in on this Monday morning while I get situated. Lock in here. As Nino Brown would say. I'm going in this morning, right? I'm going in this morning. A lot of topics to cover. Happy Monday to you, right? But I'm going to make this real quick. My Facebook is building my audience for work, but if you're not, come on in. Let's discuss this. Let's have a financial education lesson, right? Let's first talking about things you probably never heard in school or a finance workshop, right? Let's discuss some topics about things you probably never heard in school or at a financial workshop. Let's start off with cash flow versus income. Cash flow versus income. So what exactly is, good morning, Smith. Yes, good morning. Thank you. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Make sure you hit the like button for me as you're coming in. So what exactly is cash flow? What is income? Income, very simply defined, is the incoming amount of money that you have coming in, right? The incoming amount of money that you have coming in into your household. Now, a person with a $50,000 income salary, for example, can have more money coming in versus a person with a six-figure salary, right? Now, I know you might be thinking or wondering, well, Miss Coach Deloach, how is that? Well, income is how your money is coming in and how you have it strategically positioned, right? So cash flow is how that money is cycled or flowing through on your biggest expense, which is your taxes. Now, a lot of people think, no, my rent or my mortgage is my biggest expense. No, my vehicle note is my biggest expense. No, my daycare bill is my biggest expense. No, it's not. Your biggest expense is 1/3 of your paycheck, and it comes in the form of taxes. Now, Robert Kiyosaki first teaching about cash flow through this, what he calls the cash flow quadrant, right? And he explained how employees and self-employed people or specialists like doctors or lawyers, or if you have a 1099 form, or if you're a W-2 employee, your cash flow is taxed at a higher rate, right, than someone on the other side of the bracket that's a business owner or a part of a business entity, right? And you now position yourself to have business tax deductions. And then the lowest tax part of the quadrant is investors. Investors are people who have their money making money, right? In other words, I heard someone state it like this: your money is having babies, right? That's where you get to the point where you take out your physical labor, right, from being a W-2 employee to now learning about investment income. And that's why I want you all to be a part of this home-based financial education business that I'm a part of, because we teach, and when I say we, it's a team of us, it's a team of millionaires as well, that teach these cash flow strategies so that you can have more of your income coming into your household, right? We want to show you how to have more of your income by coming into your household, by now being an employee and an entrepreneur at the same time. And that's the income shifting strategy. I think I have the difference between income shifting versus budgeting as my last topic. Income shifting versus budgeting. So budgeting is very well needed. You need to look at where your money is going, right? That's also a part of cash flow strategies. You're looking at, where's my money flowing out to? What are some expenses that I can reduce? What is some things, if I'm spending $5 every day, on this habit that may not be a healthy habit anyway. How can I cut back on that $5 or $8 a day, right? But income shifting, people, is simply shifting your income from the cycle of how you're paying it, right? And that entails or ties into cash flow. In other words, instead of getting your paycheck, right, and now getting tax high at 25 or 33%, and then paying your expenses, your utilities, your bills, your mortgage notes or whatever, now you shift your income and your cash flow cycle to getting my paycheck, right? Now pay my expenses, right, out of the biggest portion of my paycheck that I can have. So I'm putting more money in my pockets and in my purse if you are a woman, pockets if you're a man. And now I pay taxes last, and I'm paying them at the lowest amount of interest rate that's legally available or allocated to me, right? And so now my last topic is credit repair versus credit restoration. I do credit restoration. Credit repair might look in the sense of, okay, we've gotten this person's negative late payment removed, right? Or we've gotten this person's charge off or collection removed, right? But I do credit restoration. I do credit health and credit wealth, right? I do credit health and credit wealth. What I mean by that, I restore your credit for the lifelong that you will have credit. I tap you into, again, a financial education, a credit system education through my business, my econ as well. I opt you out of all the three major credit bureaus. So why is that important? Because credit bureaus sell your information. They make billions of dollars from predatory lenders, right? And so I make sure that you are opt out where they can't sell your information, but that also will give you increase of your credit score. And now the new law has just come out for credit health and credit restoration, that now it used to be a cost to freeze the three major credit bureaus. Now they offer those services where you can freeze your credit report from the three bureaus at no cost to you, right? And also, people don't know there are smaller third-party credit bureaus and reporting agencies that report to the bigger bureaus. So I freeze you out of those bureaus as well, as you don't even know who they are. And I update your credit report to one name, one address, right? And I do that because oftentimes when people have moved or never lived at a location, those addresses reporting on their credit report will be connected to some negative or derogatory information. So by removing those addresses, right, you remove the negative information connected with them. And then once you start challenging, right, once you start challenging the accuracy of things reported on your credit report, now it's a much easier and a quicker process, right? Easier and a quicker process. So I do all that, and then it just look better for lenders when they're trying to approve someone for a loan, and you bring in your credit report, and you have one name and one address reporting, and not 6 different names reporting and 30 different addresses, because now you look like a stable person that they would be happy, more excited to give money to, right? Because you have that pretty credit report, you have that clean credit. And so that's what I do. I restore your credit, and then I teach you how to capitalize on your credit, meaning that you can use other people's capital, OPM, others people's money. And then I teach you the credit smart system, teach you things about utilization rate, teach you things about how to apply for credit in the future, teaching you things such as the difference between installment debt and revolving debt. We also teach you not only the budgeting and the cash flow strategies, but teach you what bills give you a financial outlook of your financial future, and help you categorize and give you a system, because things don't work. That's why the Bible says write the vision and make it plain, right? Write the vision and make it plain. God wants you to make things plain. Write out your financial goals. Put it in a plain, simplistic form. Have this software that can help you to dictate the dates you will get out of this bad debt, right? Because I believe in good debt and bad debt. Good debt is when you use other people's money to make more money. Bad debt is when you use other people's money and they charge you double, triple the amount to use their money, and then the things that you purchase decrease in value, right? And that's a liability. Those are not assets. And so all of this is in the Credit Smart system. So it's only $47 to sign up for this. However, if you have credit restoration needs and you want to start with your credit report as well, then visit my website, www.fixmycreditandcash.com, right? That's www.fixmycreditandcash.com. Happy Monday money to you. Make sure you hit like and you hit share. That's the price of participation for free information that I'm requesting that you do. Share this on your timeline. Share this with someone you love. Sharing is caring. Good morning, Mr. McKee. Any questions this morning about credit or cash flow? Put it in the statement. But good morning to you all. Thanks for tuning in, Miss Coach Deloach.